What's going on, everybody? Chase with iDub Hockey, and I'm really excited to review the new Bauer Agent Stick with you. A lot of the technologies are still top secret. We do know the big one this year is Boron, which we'll get into in just a little bit, but I gotta give you my thoughts. This is one of the very best hockey sticks I have ever had the pleasure of using. I've gone back, I've used the ADVs, I've used almost everything under the sun. As soon as you pick this up, it's a game changer. 335 grams in a senior 85 flex. If you pick up a 365 gram stick right after this, it feels heavy. It's pretty dang incredible how they were able to just take something so light and make it even lighter. And Boron is going to be the big reason why. Now, the other thing I really liked about it too is over the years, as sticks have gone super light, starting with that Vapor ADV, you tend to lose some blade feel, some feel for the puck as you go super lightweight. Sometimes the kick points even start to take a little bit of an effect, but this year with that new material, I noticed the recoil on my shot was faster, and I had that very similar feel as the Hyperlight as I've had in the years past. So I've been really excited just to get to play with this stick and honestly, not trying to hype it up, just coming to you as a hockey player, just saying this has been the best stick I've ever used. So as we get into some of these technologies here, starting off with that Boron, the biggest part about it that they claim is that it has the optimal stiffness and compression strength. Now, obviously the fibers, the carbon fibers, the resin they're using, and the layup are all playing a big factor into it. But as I compared the shaft wall thickness of this compared to the shaft wall thickness of the Vapor ADV, this is noticeably thinner than one of the lightest sticks, that Bauer came out with years ago. Even compared to the Hyperlight, it's noticeably thinner. So this Boron material is just next level. Obviously, they're saving it for this advanced series where they're really pulling out all the big guns just to see what the engineers can do. But it allows them to shed weight, but also increase your shot speed. It is something you notice your first time shooting with it. That recoil speed is legitimate. Like you're gonna feel your shots coming off quicker than any other stick that you've been using. A big part of that too is the XC taper here. It has been changed a little bit from what we've seen in Vapor. I would imagine it's maybe a little indicative of what we see in the 2023 Vapor line, but it just looks like it's been extended a little bit longer. It might be a little bit beefier too. I don't have the exact numbers on that, but that was one thing I did notice when I was picking it up. As you're shooting too, obviously, deadly quick shot release with the XC taper. I really like the torsional rigidity it offers too. So even when you are gonna take a big one-timer, which can be a little scary with such an expensive investment like this, but as you're taking those big shots, it's preventing that blade face from twisting and torquing. So giving you that great pinpoint accuracy, but just an insanely quick shot release too. As I mentioned with the blade, it doesn't have maybe the exact feel as the Vapor that I really like, the Hyperlight I should say, but this super light series is getting so much better. It doesn't feel like just a dead black hole at the bottom of your stick. As you're catching passes, your stick handling through traffic, you're getting some responsiveness and some feedback, and it might not be on the same level as the retail line, but it is improving too. So really great to see there as well. The other new thing this year that I really hope we continue to see evolve in the Bauer sticks are the glitch graphics up top. I've been comparing this a lot to the Vapor ADV, even though Bauer's came a long way since they initially released it. But it's really impressive that you can take a stick and make it outshine a stick I really love the looks of too. It just has a much more advanced, modern, just a techie feel to it. Especially up top here. And I would imagine too as well, they really wanted to minimize how much of the overall visual graphics they use to help keep that weight down too. So you can see that spread to a carbon fiber weave all the way throughout, but I love just that glitch chrome, especially up at the top towards the handle there too. We do have a grippy texture all the way throughout. There's no raised texture anywhere that we can find, but as you get into the XE taper, it turns into a flat matte finish, so it does not have grip in the bottom portion. So if you are getting low to take a shot or to take a face off, you're not gonna have that tacky grip texture down there. But I thought it looked really cool too, especially kind of transitioning from the green into the black. And then for the shaft dimensions, we do have rounded corners, slightly concave sidewalls. In my opinion, they don't feel as concave as Vapor, so it might be something new that they're playing with, but super, super comfortable in the hands. And sometimes you feel like you might not even be holding a stick too, just because 335 grams, insane. So hats off to the team from Bauer Hockey, especially the guys up in Blainville that were able to make this happen. Now, if you're looking for even more information, go ahead and hit the link in the description. Give us a thumbs up on the video. While you're there, make sure you're subscribed to the #1 hockey gear review channel on YouTube. See you next time.